Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube class. In this video we will see how do we perform the matrix addition. Now we are given with two matrices, let us call it as A and B. Now we add the corresponding elements of both the matrix and get the resultant matrix, and one thing is both the matrices should be of same order, then only we can add it. Now what we write at resultant of 0 0, we add A of 0 0 and we add B of 0 0. 10 plus 70 is 80, we write 80 over here. Now what we are doing, we are saying resultant of 0 0 is getting the value of A of 0 0 plus B of 0 0 plus B of 0 0. Next you add 20 plus 80, it is 100. You write it over here. Now what we are doing, resultant of 0 1 is equal to A of 0 1 plus B of 0 1. Next we add 30 plus 90, 30 plus 90 is 120. We are doing resultant of 0 2 is equal to A of 0 2 plus B of 0 2. Next we say 40 plus 100 is 140, 50 plus 110 is 160, and this will be 180. Now in general what we are doing, we are saying resultant of Ij is equal to what? A of Ij plus B of Ij, and what we are doing, we are taking each element of matrix A, add with the corresponding each element of the matrix B and store the answer in resultant matrix. And if the order of A is 2 cross 3, the order of B should be 2 cross 3, and resultant matrix will also be of order 2 cross 3. This is how we perform the matrix addition, and this is in general the generalized formula. This is in general the generalized formula. I want you to pause the video over here and try to write the program for matrix addition. Thank you. Let us see how do we write the code for matrix addition. We declare a matrix A of order 10 cross 10, but I am using here 2 cross 3. Let's declare a matrix B again of order 10 cross 10, and we say R1 and C1 is for the order of matrix A, R2 and C2 is the order of matrix B. Suppose I say R1 is 2, C1 is 3. Suppose I say R2 is 3 and C2 is 3. Can I add these two matrices? We cannot add these two matrices. Why? Because R1 is not equal to R2. Therefore, I write here if R1 is not equal to R2, can we add two matrices? No. Therefore, we write here printf order of matrices should be same. Order of matrices should be same. And what do we write? We say exit the code and we stop it. Now let us assume that R2 is 2 and I say C2 is 4, say for example. Now the value of R1 is 2, R2 is also 2, 2 not equal to is false, but C1 is not equal to C2, hence we cannot add it. Therefore we write or C1 not equal to C2. Now what is the value of C1? The value of C1 is 3, the value of C2 is 4, 3 not equal 4 is true, and it says printf order of matrices should be same. Suppose if it is 3, now R1 is 2, R2 is 2, 2 not equal to is false, 3 not equal 3 is false, false or false is false. Do not execute this part of the code, and then we come here to read both the matrices. And how do we read the matrices? We say read matrix, already function written. Which matrix I want to read it? A of what order? R1 cross C1. And again I say read matrix. Which matrix I want to read it? B of what order? R2 cross C2. You read matrix A of order R1 cross C1. You read matrix B of order R2 cross C2, and then we need to add these two corresponding matrices. And how do we add it? Let us write one function called as add matrix. Which are the two matrices I want to add? A of order R1 cross C1. Again I am saying this is the matrix A of order R1 cross C1. Next is what? You want to add with matrix B of order R2 cross C2. Of order R2 cross C2. Now this is matrix B of order R2 cross C2. And where you want to store the answer? We want to store the answer in resultant matrix. We want to store the answer in resultant matrix. Therefore, I say here int resultant matrix of row cross column. We declare another matrix, resultant matrix of row cross column, and I say store the answer in result. Store the answer in result. Now let us write the add matrix function. Let the return type be say void. What is the function name? The function name is add matrix. What is the first parameter? A. A is integer two-dimensional array. Therefore, it is int A of row column. What is the next parameter? R1. It is of type integer. What is the next parameter? C1. Again, it is of type integer. Next parameter is B. It is integer two-dimensional array. What is the next parameter? R2. It is int R2. What is the next parameter? Int C2. And what is the last parameter? Integer resultant matrix, int result of row column. Now we might observe one thing over here, that R1 is equal R2 and C1 is equal C2. Therefore, you may not pass these two parameters. You may not pass these two parameters. But anyway, I have passed it. Now I have to take each individual element of both the rows and both the columns. And how do I take it? For I is 0, I less than R1, I plus plus, and we say for j is 0, j less than C1, j plus plus. Again I am saying you can say R2 and C2 as well over here, because R1 is equal R2 and C1 is equal C2. And what we want to do, we say at resultant of ij, what we want to store? A of ij plus B of ij. A of ij plus B of ij. Okay, now see here, the value of I is 0, j is 0, resultant of 0, 0 is equal to A of 0, 0 plus B of 0, 0. What is A of 0, 0? 10, B of 0, 0 is 70, 10 plus 70 is 80. Now you say j plus plus, the value of j becomes 1, resultant of 0, 1 is equal to A of 0, 1 plus B of 0, 1. Now A of 0, 1 is 20, B of 0, 1 is 80, 20 plus 80 is 100. J plus plus, the value of j becomes 2, resultant of 0, 2 is equal A of 0, 2 plus B of 0, 2, it is 30 plus 90 is 120. J plus plus 3, 3 less than 3 is false. You come out, again you say I plus plus, the value of I becomes 1. Resultant of 1, 0 is equal to A of 1, 0 plus B of 1, 0. Now what is A of 1, 0? 40, B of 1, 0 is 100. Here it will be 140, 160, 180. You do it. Now I plus plus 2, 2 less than 2 is false. 2 less than 2 is false. You come out, closing bracket of the function is taken as return. You come back to main and you see that the resultant matrix is there. Now what we want to do? We want to display the resultant matrix. Hence I say display matrix. Which matrix we want to display? Resultant matrix. And what is the order of resultant matrix? It is same as R1 cross C1 or it is same as R2 cross C2. Therefore you can say R1 cross C1 and here I say return 0 and we stop the procedure. Now what you have to do? You have to write the prototype and implementation of read matrix, prototype and implementation of display matrix, and the prototype for add matrix. It is the same thing. You copy this line and you give semicolon at the end. This is how we add the two matrices. Very simple program. I hope you have understood it. The main logic here is result of ij is equal A of ij plus, you have to continue here, B of ij for each element of the matrix. Now here R2 and C2 are needless to be passed, but still have passed it just to make it comfortable for everyone. Thank you friends for watching my video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel and share the channel with your friends. Thank you.